Hey guys, Hayden Matthews here from Team Gun. Today I have for you my first place regional deck profile from yesterday at the Good Game Spring Hill Regionals. First, some shout outs. The big one to major sponsor, Trade Barter and Collectibles. You should definitely check them out on Facebook. I hear the website's going up soon in a few weeks. And if you use promotional code GUN5, you'll get 5% off on all that. Also, shout outs to all the Card House guys that came down to the regional as well. Shout out to my brother who's back from overseas and he knows why I'm giving him another shout out. Shout out to Lincoln for topping in other regionals. Shout out to my girlfriend Chloe as well. For even though she wasn't there again, she always supports me anyway and always helps me at home and stuff. Shout out to obviously the Gun Boys and everyone, especially Brad because he's very cute and I want to see his deck profile soon. Anyway, we'll get into the deck now. I played Trickstar Sky Striker once again with a few changes from the last event that I played. So same sort of hand trap lineup. 3 Ash, still the best one, well rounded against most decks. 3 Droll, again, it's actually got better now because there's a lot less Goki where I play at the moment. In fact, I don't think there was any at the regional, which obviously changes the way the results could have gone if someone actually played Goki. But I think this one's well-rounded, and with a lot of Sky Striker decks and Trickster decks, it's just really good. This time I main decked the Gamma package. I actually dropped Call by the Grave for this just to try it. It seemed good overall, and just the fact that I could use it going first and second made it a bit appealing to me to try. Every time I had it was good. Thankfully I didn't draw this all day, or not first turn anyway, I drew it like during the games, but not when it was relevant. It hit the right things. I never got to resolve it on my turn or anything, like Call by the Grave situational, but it never came up anyway. But good card, I think it was pretty good to main. Then obviously the Trickster engine, the 3 Candina, always Starfoil and Common all the way. 3 Licorice and Lilybell. This guy's just insane. Like I should probably try to build with like more of this for fun, but I don't know, just steals so many games that you don't have the right to win. For the spells, you obviously have the 3 Light Stage, and then 3 more Light Stage with Terraforming. We have 3 Engage, obvious stuff, 3 Hornet Drones, all the broken cards. I still play the Afterburner and Widow Anchor. I obviously side them out depending if I'm going first and second in certain matchups, but I still think these ones are the better choices. Gemming Wave could also be a good choice lately because there's a lot more Ultigeist around, but I still like these two. Like even against Ultigeist, I'd rather resolve this with 3 spells, so they have to chain their back row or lose it anyway. Then 3 God card. Literally every time I had this, I won. There's a point in the tournament where I didn't draw for a few rounds, but even then I was like winning, obviously. But this card's insane. Every time I had it, you just win off it because Boral Sword is just broken. The other tech card I main deck, shout out to Stephen Lau. He told me to try this, and it's actually just broken. Like every time you have it in a winning situation when you go second, you just take all their stuff and kill them. Like there's one point where I stopped the guy from beating me with a Boral Sword, and then I stole it on the next turn and just won. And like just little interactions like that, even like switching a Lilybell to defense or stealing it in the mirror when they try to do something. Obviously taking Sky Striker links is just insane. But yeah, I just main this and it was crazy every time I had it. Even going first against like if you verse Goku, you can just take their Ice Sword and they can't do anything about it. And against Invoked, you can just take their Purgatory when they try to kill you. And I actually had a situation where you normally don't want to flip Goats against them in blind if you don't know what they have. But I had Goats set any con, so that even if you made the Purgatory, I could just steal it and then he couldn't kill me. Then the 3 Reincarnation, the standard. So always 40 card build. Deck's very consistent. Obviously, we're not having a ban list lately, so we just keep playing the good decks. Extra deck, so Shiny Hercule. Shout out to Kai once again for getting me this. It's awesome. All the Sky Striker tokens. So it was just the standard. Double Kagari, Shizuku, Hiyate. This card's actually really good. Like if you're under Droll and stuff, you can just hit them with this. And then add back, like send a Widow Anchor or something, then add it back with this, and then just set up for next turn if you don't have Trickster plays. Or like if they stopped you from like getting from the deck, you can just get engaged that way. And obviously Shizuku's just good. The other Link ones, Link Spider, Link Karibo, just helps you make Boral Sword with the new draw scapegoats and stuff. And sometimes you make this with the other Link, with Link plays with Hornet Drones. The Nightmare package, Goblin, Cerberus, Phoenix, Unicorn. I think since he has a bit of space now because certain cards Cerberus goes in, it actually came up a few times. So like I still like the destruction saving effect a lot more. I still played Triple Burst. I didn't actually make it this event. There's a couple of times I wanted to, but it was just a better play to make Ningirsu. But I still like this card. I still think it's a good option. The only other one I'll try probably main is Trispania because they're getting a lot more ulti guys coming around. But like at the moment, I still like this card. The Link 4s, you got Firewall. This is an optional one. Like I'd almost think about dropping this for a Space Insulator. But like it still comes off sometimes. And I think I made a board with this and like Phoenix or Goblin or something at one point and just won because they couldn't break it. Boral Sword, this card's insane. Like Ghost equals this plus a monster's game every single time. This card is broken, and the fact they can't chain to the effect to switch to defense. Some guy tried to gamma it and he couldn't do anything until he lost. And then Bomber Dragon, simplified game states with this and Hornet Drones is just crazy. Side deck, bit different this time because obviously main and Gamma Rab has some extra space. So I went with 3 Twin Twister. Again, Altergeist, pure Sky Striker, like very popular decks. Even against Trickstar, Mirror and stuff, you put sometimes put 2 in depending on going first or second. Drop down to 2 Shade Ride. We couldn't decide between this and Mind Crush, but I wanted to play at 3 and 2. I decided to go for Mind Crush at 3 and Shade Ride at 2. Strictly because this card, every time I've cast it lately, they just keep killing you anyway. Or they just like don't have to do much and then you don't get enough value out of the card. I still think the card's very powerful against the Trickster deck especially, but I don't think it's as powerful as it was about 2 months ago. 2 Mind Control for going second in the mirror. You're already maining 3 Econ, so like I don't need 3 more any Mind Control, but going second, this card with Econ going and against matchups, and like BA was at the event again, which I versed in the final. And just taking their stuff to give them no value is way better. Triple Mind Crush, as I said before, just a very good card in this format right now. It's actually probably the best trap in this format. It's actually crazy. And then seeing your opponent's hand, obviously, is just the best part about it. I put 3 evenly matched in. Altergeist and Pure Striker are getting quite popular. And since I'm already maining like 9 hand traps with the Gammas and stuff, I only just put 2 impermanents in case there was Goki at the event. I wasn't expecting much, but like I still have 11 hand traps if I happen to verse it. So like you still have a good way to stop them from doing stuff and then beat them normally. So that was the deck. We've got State Champs coming up next week. I'll probably play something similar. I'm not sure yet. But I assume we don't have a ban list before then. But anyway, shout out to the Gun Boys again. Shout out to Trade Binder Collectibles again. Make sure you check them out. And I'll see you next time.